My mocha once told me that you can't polish the shit out of turd. Well, despite having wisdom in many ways, Mama Basketball was dead wrong about this metaphor. You think that ESPN is an acronym for every show produces nonsense with the way that some of these topics get covered. Continuously finds a way to do a disservice to the public by refusing to cover the vast majority of the league, and what they do cover usually revolves around shilling for LeBron clicks and may have forgotten what an NBA jersey looks like without the color gold or blue on it.
A dynamo that he is going to be in the league.
Real hoop heads know that the 2025 NBA draft might very well be the most stacked class we have seen in this decade yet. While the rest of the world argues over opinions about lukewarm Doncic. Relax, big dog. My bad for calling you out like that. Here, let me apply some respect on that name. As Big Perk would say, carry the hell on.
Jones Garcia picks him up, flag, punching it home.
There is real NBA talent blessing us in spades this offseason, and I believe there is already at least a dozen guys that have a legitimate NBA career ahead of them. The Utah Jazz have already started off rocky in their relationship with their most recent lottery pick, Ace Bailey. He did follow up with a pretty good game too, but there's another high note playing out in Salt Lake City. Walter Clayton Jr. dazzled in this summer league. If you look up regret in the dictionary, 17 teams will probably see Walter Clayton Jr.'s face printed right beside the word. This guy never should have been considered a steal, mark my words. The 6'2" shooting guard from Florida had a huge summer league debut, dropping 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. In addition to this, showcased his confidence hitting the deep ball, shooting 4 of 10. He has only been available for a single game in Las Vegas, but this performance was concrete evidence that the chatter around his name prior to the draft was no mistake. With a thin backcourt and a lottery pick that isn't exactly thrilled to be there, Utah Jazz should have plenty of valuable minutes this season to offer Clayton, as he could be one of the earliest hidden gems in the class. Gems aren't just reserved for 6-footers though. Young Hansen practically appeared from thin air, resulting in NBA scouts asking themselves if they are even good at their job anymore. Hansen was drafted to the Portland Trail Blazers at number 16, initially seen as nothing more than an international gamble on a 7-footer. It's hard to argue that this guy is considered underrated, even 2 games into his first summer league. NBA fans love spotting unicorns, and while Yang's competition isn't at its peak yet, it's easy to understand why Young Hansen is commanding so much media adoration already. The Chinaman backs that up with warranted comparisons to Yao Ming, and even a young Nikola Jokic. The good news is that 7 feet doesn't feel any smaller at the NBA level. Considering the fact that he won Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year in his first year in the CBA, this 20-year-old is already gleaning with plenty of experience. Portland fans can put away the glue sticks because there won't be any projects to hold together this year. In his first 2 Summer League games, Yang has averaged 10 points, 4.5 rebounds, 4 assists, and almost 3 stocks a game. It's not just the stats either. This kid is showing some wicked finesse near the rim, and with fans adoring him already, Portland won't need an excuse to get him on the floor. Every Summer League 1 or 2 guys comes out of the trenches to bless us with a performance for a few weeks that blows us away. It seems like this summer superstar might just be coming from the Dallas Mavericks. And no, it's not Cooper Flagg. You can call the Mavericks front office a lot of things, but questioning their attentiveness to basketball operations is starting to feel a little silly. The number 1 pick in the 2025 NBA draft might be stank with scandalous odor, but Ryan Nembhard landed in their lap from nothing but pure unadulterated hoop science. If someone told you Andrew Nembhard's little brother would be a miniature replica of the shooting display we witnessed in June, Ryan would not have been gift wrapped to the Dallas Mavericks this easily. Now, I know what you're thinking. You said what? He shot 1 for 10. What exactly is ESPN missing here? Relax, guys. He had 21 points in his first game, and in this last game, he racked up 8 assists. In both those games, he shot over 50% from the field and from 3-point range. The best part about this guy is that even with Cooper Flagg channeling his inner Black Mamba, Nembhard has found a way to shine in big moments. What makes this so damning for other teams in the league is that Ryan already possesses a nearly identical shot release to his brother, Andrew. Everyone has a bad game here and there, but with the shot diet he exhibits, his skill sets indicate elite shooting potential. His time will be limited this season with such a bloated roster, but he is showcasing his ability to impact games right in front of Jason Kidd. If he keeps playing like this, there is no doubt he will see plenty of opportunities to fulfill bigger roles this upcoming season. On the other side of town, San Antonio finally got to witness a glimpse of their 6'6" combo guard, Dylan Harper. There is a ton of expectations surrounding Harper as the anticipated second option to win Banyama. Though he sat out in his first game, it was in games 2 and 3 that we got to have the Harper havoc in real time. He had back-to-back 16-point games and demonstrated just how impactful he will be as an on-ball defender against the league's best guards. Though his shooting splits were rocky, you can respect his willingness to attempt quality shots, and I will never criticize a rookie for getting their touches in a preseason scrimmage. This Spurs team is loaded with length and athleticism now, and with Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox both being very capable ball handlers, Harper should be able to work his way into the offense comfortably. Philly, I really do hope the karma debt from the process has been paid off by now. With everything going horribly wrong last season for the Sixers, V.J Edgecombe wasn't the highest touted name in the draft, but heads have definitely been turning after his 28-point, 10-rebound double-double. It's strangely poetic that in the peak of Philly's Paul George problem, an uber-athletic wing scorer gets sent right to their doorstep. Edgecombe is being considered by NBA analysts to be the best athlete in the entire draft, and after watching his Summer League debut, I think they're right. Vicious slams, ferocious cuts, and iron-plated balls of steel were on full display July 5th, causing Sixers fans to go right back to their insufferable ways. With so much uncertainty surrounding Joel Embiid and friends, fans of the Star-Spangled franchise are taking a desperate gasp of air after seeing the hype around Edgecombe get backed up by his performance on the court. After a pitiful 1 of 7 shooting performance from the Latvian Ghost, South Beach is right back to heating up again following a monster 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Coming off of his pathetic 3 points in his Las Vegas debut, the media tore this fella a new one. But Kaspar ain't no friendly ghost. He responded to the critics by dropping an atom bomb on the Atlanta Hawks, fiercely shooting 5 of 9 from deep. It wasn't just the scoring that did a 180 though. His playmaking chops had no problem leeching off the hot hand. It's well documented that the Miami Heat are draft-picking gurus, selecting that one guy like every freaking year. Because of this, fans all around the league took notice of the cold front rapidly approaching Miami. Jakucionis won't be the answer to all of the issues simmering in South Beach, but one thing is for sure, this kid can ball out. At 6'6" and 200 pounds, the 20th pick in this year's draft has all of the tools that NBA scouts covet in a prospect. 3-and-D wings are always a commodity in the NBA, and Miami's front office does a great job of selecting these types of players with middle-of-the-board selections. Don't get too comfortable now. This won't be your last time struggling to pronounce Jakucionis. As you can see, this video was meant to showcase how diverse this rookie class is expected to be, but I refuse to upload this video without giving a round of applause for the Atlanta Hawks sophomore, Kobe Bufkin. No, this segment isn't just because I like saying his last name, Bufkin. The truth is undeniable. 6'5" guard Kobe Bufkin sunk his talents directly into the Summer League, averaging a blistering 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in 3 games. While you might say, it's just Summer League, Brody, he isn't even shooting that efficient. I want to remind you of some names real quick. Aaron Gordon, Cameron Thomas, Lou Williams, and Desmond Bane. All 4 of these guys are examples of second-year players that exploded in the Summer League. While they all have vastly different games compared to one another, the striking similarity is that by the time their second preseason came around, each of these dudes became the leaders of their respective teams. You should be taking notice of how impressive these few games have been for Kobe. Headed into the regular season, the Hawks' current roster doesn't have much wiggle room for spare minutes. And because of this, it is no coincidence that Bufkin has been flooring the gas pedal every possession he gets. See, I told you that you'd never get this kind of coverage from ESPN. I think you pretty much get the idea. I could go on for hours, but there is a whole season ahead of these guys, and I am sure they haven't given us their best yet. All right, hoopheads. Thanks for checking out this video. Why not stick around a little longer? You see that subscribe button under me? Yeah, that one. Go on. Click it. Oh, and yeah, just go ahead and hit the bell next to it too. If you're too far away from the mouse to click anything, I guess you can just, do nothing. My next video will still play.